So the mistake that's destroying your life is going to be what I'm dubbing the calendar mindset. First, my name is Blake, and if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, check the links below where you can follow me on Instagram and book a free call with me to discuss my fitness coaching package if you're interested in that. No pressure. But anyways, yeah, so the biggest mistake that's destroying your life is going to be what I dub the calendar mindset. And basically what that is when you wait for the perfect moment to do something. For example, recently I got this comment on a video I made about MMA, what I learned in my first year of MMA. I think his name was Craven Kennett. I'll put it up on screen right here. Basically, he was saying that he liked the video and he's going to check out the gym on the 1st. And that's when the red flags went off and I got the idea to make this video, is because I did the same thing. And this mindset plagues all of us, I'm sure. I know it plagues me still. And it's something that we need to work on. It's kind of like meditation. You need to be conscious of it and snap back to the moment and realize when it's happening. Because when I started MMA, it was literally a year ago now, and yeah, I was wanting to do it for months beforehand. Imagine that, like months. I was writing in my journal that I wanted to do this and start learning how to fight and stuff for months before I actually tried. Went to a couple free classes and stuff at the gyms near me, closest, to see what I liked and everything. But that was months after the fact, that after the interest already started, because in my mind I had, I'm gonna wait for this, and I'm gonna wait for the 1st because it's like a nice even number and it's gonna be perfect, you know what I mean? And I waited all that time, and think of how much progress I lost, or I could have had already, if I had just started sooner. But it was because I got in this mindset that, I needed to find the perfect moment. And the thing is that you'll really create a lot of what seem like good excuses to not do it immediately. Like for the gym, you're just like, I'm not ready yet, I'm not that experienced, I need to find the perfect gym for me. I'm assuming that you go to the gym right now, and if you were telling like an overweight guy to go to the gym and he was like, I need to find the perfect routine first, would that really make sense to you? And that's an example I heard from popular YouTuber that's also in self-improvement, but that's a really good example for what I'm talking about today. I just can't believe that it took me that long to sign up, especially looking at it now, because now all I wish is that I started sooner. And there are many more times that we tend to do this in our lives. For example, when I was first starting out in self-improvement and I first discovered NoFap, I'm sure a lot of you probably do this as well, but I was obsessed with the number of the streak, you know. Me and my friend, we'd keep track of each other, try to hold each other accountable, but whenever I would relapse, instead of being like, I just relapsed, let me get back on it, it'd be like, hold on there, I'm on day 0, so day 1 is tomorrow, so that's when it actually starts, so I can just keep going as many times as I want for the rest of the day. That is an absolutely retarded mindset to have, because I could have just started right away, but instead I'm worrying about the numbers and I'm convincing myself, since today is day 0, then I can just keep going because I already relapsed today, so tomorrow is the real day 1, and that's when I actually get back on it. But it's like, why would you do that? Why would you wait? Seriously, like, why would you put off tomorrow what can be done today? It doesn't make sense, and it's killing your progress in all aspects of life. You know, and I do this with a lot of other things too, like buying things that would help me. Like when I was first starting out in the gym, I would really contemplate buying programs and stuff from these people that actually know what they're doing, instead of just doing my bullshit routine and stuff. And this is not like a, subliminal, subtle sales tactic for my coaching program, because you don't have to get that. But I wasted a lot of time not getting programs. I think programs are a great thing. I think coaching is a great thing because it's people that know what they're doing telling you what to do and really basing it around you and helping you figure it out with the knowledge that they already have. And it's like, you wouldn't teach yourself algebra, right? Exactly. So teachers are there for a reason. Same thing with coaches. It's literally the same thing. It's just a different topic. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it now with like a lot of other things. This is another reason that inspired me to make this video, is because there are a few things that I need, or that I think would help me with just different stuff like business and videos and stuff like that I haven't bought yet, because I keep putting it off, because I'm like, I have to wait for this perfect moment. It would be better if I waited then. But there's really no reason. After this video, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this stuff, because there's no reason to wait. Like I said, your biggest regret is gonna be not starting sooner. Like MMA, Now I'd go as far as to say that I wish I started wrestling in high school, because imagine if I had that wrestling background, or in middle school, because imagine if I had that wrestling background and I already had that grappling experience and then went into MMA and started learning jiu-jitsu and striking and stuff like that. I'd be 10 times better than I am now. Or if I just didn't wait fucking months to actually like sign up for that, I'd have accomplished so much more in my MMA journey so far than I already have, you know. Because when you do that, when you decide like, oh, I'm gonna start like at this specific time instead of today, then your goal is just gonna take that much longer to reach, right? Because you're putting it off. You're literally putting off the deadline, or the date that you reach the finish line, that you reach your dream goal. And the longer you wait, the less likely it is to happen. So you really need to get after it and start today. And like I was saying earlier, it's kind of like meditation. Meditation is when you trying to focus on the present moment, your mind wanders, and then the act of remembering that you need to be in the present moment and coming back to it is like, that's what meditation is. And it's kind of like that. Once you realize your mind is trying to convince you to put it off and not do it when it can be done already, that's when you need to realize and snap back to realities, to the present moment, and be like, hey, my mind's trying to convince me not to do it, but I know I can do this already, so let's just go ahead and get it done. I did that with this YouTube channel a lot. I was putting it off making videos because I was thinking, oh, I need to make the perfect video. I need to have the perfect physique if I'm going to be talking about this and that, and to be all sorts of things, just different excuses that sounded reasonable at the time in order to become a YouTuber. But you just need to get that first video out there, you know what I mean? You just need to get that first rep in, to keep the lifting analogies going. So yeah, I just really want to make this quick rant because I promise you, this could literally change the course of your life forever if you get out of this calendar mindset and start things as soon as you can, instead of waiting for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment will never come. But if you start even when you feel like you might be a little ill prepared, you'll do a lot better than you think you will, and you'll eventually find your balance. Just remember, the first of the year is coming up, the end of the year, New Year's, and a lot of people are going to be packed into those gyms. So if you're thinking about starting the gym and you haven't already, go ahead and start today. Do not wait. If you don't know where to start, like I said, I have coaching options in the description if you want to book a free call with me. There are other ways. There's no pressure, but just go ahead and start today at the very least. Go sign up for a gym and just remember, be better than you were yesterday.